Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play. I was gonna say Harvest Moon, but clearly this is not Harvest Moon. This is SPM, Super Paper Mario, and this is the Samurai, the last section of this Samurai showdown. Slow are my feet, sharpen my spikes. I am the guardian of the 76th gate. Wandering Spidey, born from the clouds. Wait, okay, yeah, they are. Because they are, Lakitus. Give birth to this, well, not really give birth, they... Well, then again, how does the Lakitu infinite... I know I'm questioning game logic, and I know that gets on some people's nerves, but then again, you gotta wonder how some things work in this world. I mean, granted, there's no answer, but you know what? You know, you shouldn't fault someone for asking questions, because when you ask questions, you learn. And when you learn, you get out of there. But anyway... From the depths of the sweet sleep I arise only to find an intruder. Even unconscious, I guard the 77th gate. Ripper Van Fish. Reference to Rip Van Fish, I think. From Super Mario World. The ones who sleep and then are like, blah, 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 how dare you wake me up, blah, 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 blah. Die. Yeah, now they're getting a little bit tough. And I'm out of healing items, so, yeah, I'm having... not gonna have as good a time as I could here. I did this last time too. I get to the point where I waste all my healing items, and then when I get to this point I can beat it. I just really have... This is when I resort to the Mario technique of just sneaking and then bombing. Bomb and sneak. Hide and go bomb. Bomb goes the weasel. So anyway, I'm gonna use the block. Basically makes you invincible for a really short period of time, but it's good if you don't want to waste healing items. And I'm really trying to hold off until I get enough experience to heal or go to the next level, because I think it's just like 8,000 or 8, pretty close. I don't have that much left. Stare of life, soon you will be leapt upon. Ah, how rude of me. Infinite jump. Many have crept toward me. Technically speaking, if you're infinitely jumping, you wouldn't... Well, technically at that point, aren't you, like, flying? Let's kill you. See, that's the one thing that's nice about the block. It also stuns, but it has such a short... It's kind of expensive, and it has such a short time span that it actually works. So it's really not something you want to rely on, but it's nice to have every once in a while, to have a block. It also has a funny name, block. So, you know not what you see. I am alternate path. You may look right at me and not know me, or you may take me to your doom. If I'm your ally, I will take you to the goal faster, and if I'm your enemy, I will hasten your end. How unfortunate this is, for I'm not your friend, and your journey ends here. Now you go. Now you must die. I don't know, I don't mind alternate paths. My problem is, like, again, when I play a game, I want to do everything 100%, so having things that require you to miss something else by taking them. Like, one of the things is, like, in Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon, while it is a remake, in order to get certain characters, you have to kill enough characters to unlock them. Which I guess the thought is, I mean, I know that's like 100%, and see all the block's already gone. But I think it's like it's not so much 100% completion, kind of like the people who are 100% completion thinking wise, you know, I want to get every single character, but the thought, I think, for Daisy the Merciless, you smirk, do you? Many have smirked at my name, and all of them are dead. So, but I think the Nintendo's thing was, oh, if you lose this many characters, if you really suck, we'll give you another character that you can use. So I think the thought is, you know, more of trying to integrate people who aren't used to this game. And so if you're playing the game, don't bother with it if you're good at it. If you're bad at it, then, well, yeah, you'll have an extra character to help you out. In glory of a defeat, a man, his name is Daisy, go before. Hard mode in that, like, is really hard. Or brutal, or... just, it's really brutal. In Shadow Dragon, that is. Hopefully the new Fire Emblem that's coming out for 3DS will... I think it's going to probably come to America. I know everyone's like, oh no, Xenoblade didn't come. It's like... And? I don't know. I'm not going to get on that. But Fire Emblem... It should. I don't see any reason why it shouldn't. The one Fire Emblem, which is a remake of like 9, or not 9, 3, which is basically 3 is a remake of 1 with an added extra, and then they remade 3 for the DS. And I can understand why they kept that being Japan only, because it's basically the same game again. But you know, I don't see any reason why they should keep an old or a new game with new. They kind of have like a double battle system now too, where like you can have 2 people attack at once, similar to like the triangle attack, but with only 2 people. What bull! I long for the sweet piece of Oh, I almost said posture. The sweet piece of posture. The next generation. You bright colors. Yeah, this guy's referencing how I prefer brown and gray, and I don't know. If people like Realism... Actually, you know, one game that I did... I haven't played it, obviously, because I don't have Xbox 360. I just watched my friend play it, because he has an Xbox 360 and rented it. LA Noire. You know, I'm not really big on those kind of games, but, like, first off, it's kind of realistic to an extent, but, like, it does have some more colors in it, I feel, than just brown and gray. So it actually looked pretty nice, I feel, and, you know, the facial expressions were pretty decent. But my thing was, I don't know, it looked like an interesting game, personally. I know it's less of a game and more of like an interactive. It's kind of like a, I would say similar to like Phoenix Wright and stuff, where how like Phoenix Wright isn't really a game, more of an interactive story, an interactive graphic novel of sorts. Which again, there's nothing wrong with those kinds of games. There's just I don't think they should replace every game ever. I think there should be like a mixture. Why can't everyone have? Yeah, why can't there be different games mixed in? The new Layton's coming out. I think I'm gonna get that one. I've only played the first Layton, but the new one, it looks pretty cool. And it's kind of an origin story. It's a prequel, so that's definitely a reason to get that. A reason why I could get that first before I get the other Layton games. So we're moving on up. Moving on up. Prepare to be burned by infernal flower. My eggs burn. My eggs. my eggs burn. Yes. Yes, clearly. That is what he said. Yeah. Oh, I thought some of them like used them out of their clubs, but he fires them out of his mouth. Infernal flower has now spurted out and gone out. How will I ever reignite? I can burn you if you want. See, that's why you lost. You can't fight fire with fire. But I can fight fire with fire because I'm Bowser. Who is this? Ah, Klubth, you have found Plug Sniffet. I don't know what he's saying. It was like both of us fired at once, but I shot first. Oh, sniff sniff. That beating completely cleared up my cold. Yeah, I think I'm getting over it now, but I was sick this past week, so if I sound kind of stuffy, it's because I'm kind of getting over like a stuffed cold, runny nose, that kind of thing. Then again, I haven't been around for a while, so you may have forgotten what I sound like. Bounding star, for you have found him. Always will I bound, just out of reach. Follow me, set me free. Trust me, and we will escape from this city. That's easily the dumbest song ever written for a video game. It's like, well, no, there's probably dumber ones, but and it's catchy as hell. But it's like, well, Sonic is running through the city, and it's called City Escape. What should we write a song about? Escaping from the city. It'd be like if every game had a literal description of what is going on. Follow me through Samur Kingdom. No, actually, no. If I'm gonna actually make a parody, I have to actually make it be on tune. And actually rhyme with the right syllables. Metal Cap. Fighting Samur guys. Well, I guess if I was to actually make a song, I would have to do it to this music in the background, which I really don't feel like doing. That's the one thing I'll say. Like, people tend to like make parodies to like, you know, songs, and the one thing I see like, you know, parodies that aren't. I mean, we all make parodies too, but it's like you really need to keep in mind the syllable count. That really matters. Like, you know, I mean, sometimes I'll make like fake songs like here occasionally, but if I'm really going to actually make a parody, I'm going to actually care about the syllable count, because you don't want to have like, you know, if you're going to make a parody of, well, Alibaba had 100, or no, it's 100. Alibaba and 100, no, 50, 40. Alibaba had them 40 thieves. So if you do that, you don't want the syllables to not match what the original was. Belly of Yoshi. So you don't want it to be like, well, Canada has bags of milk. I think the syllables are off on that. Actually, I don't know. But you see my point. I'm not making any sense. So anyway, back to the Samurai guys. We're gonna kill this Yoshi. Or Belly of Yoshi. He's not even a Yoshi. He's only part of a Yoshi. I go hungry. Yes, you do. You go boom. Its flavor. And so I swear this to you, I will never taste it again. Defeat? Or... yeah, defeat, I guess. Okay, and the next Samurai guy on The Price is Right. Oh, not really. The Price is Right. Should be 689. We're almost there. We only have like 10 left. You creep forward and find no charging chuck. Aw, but I like charging chuck. Soon we'll see, but more to the, it seems amazing, I know. This is a full beating, no charge, it is madness, but the pleasure I get from victory is payment enough. Wow, you're kind of masochistic. Okay. I'm definitely running out of life, but I don't have any healing items, so I'm hoping I can heal. Actually, yeah, because, okay, I think my healing points is 8, 1, and then 0, 0, 0, 0. So I'm really close. Next battle should heal me. I should have charged, and I would have had something in my pocket besides shame. Shame and lint. Aw. I like lint, though. It's cool. You can make, like, statues out of it. Not really, but... okay, next gate. 90. You wish to ascend higher, but you will not do so at the expense of climbing Vine. I am the way to the skies, but you will not see it. You will not pass the 90th gate. You will gaze upward at platforms and distant clouds, and I know the way. I will never breathe it to your ear. Your ascent ends here. Well, Bowser has something to say about that. Oh crap, Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom! Leave me alone! Peach, use your umbrella to... no, not Mario. Peach! Well, Mario works too. Boomer. Now, okay, this is how not to use the bomb. You're supposed to use it correctly, and I'm not using it correctly. And had I used it correctly, this would actually go a lot smoother. You have to time it right so that when you flip, he charges into the bomb and not into you. Unfortunately, I decided to go to Peach. And this is kind of not working out for me a little bit, as you can see here. Makes cool noises, though. Yeah, so I'm kind of like not going to succeed in my adventure here. Aw, poor Peach. She's dead. So yeah, I did lose there, and I lost like 2 other times before finally... Yeah, we're going to succeed this time because I have perfected the bomb strategy, and I will bomb you to oblivion. Blah 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 blah, you're red. Okay, come on. No, my ascent begins here. So, basically what you want to do is place a bomb, like, in the middle, go over here, and then time it so that he's... not like that, but time it so that when you flip and he runs into the bomb. And wait for the bomb to be kind of, like, you know, ready to explode, depending on where his position is. Yeah, so like that. Obviously not doing a great job with this guy, but as soon as I do beat him, I will heal as I should have done before. I wither. You have climbed over many foes in the world, and I am but the latest. I am but a ladder. Yeah. Whatever, yeah. Okay. So, level up. And my HP is up by 5. So we have like 10 more people left. Or technically, wait, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Let's hit 10. Yeah. Track the 91st gate. Quizmo question that has no answer. Who builds the pipes of our world? How does one put a coin in a brick? How can one bounce off another man's head? See, this guy is the kind of guy I could hang out with because I wondered these. I wonder, wonder. Ooh, who wrote the Book of Love? But yeah, I do wonder these things. Okay, you gonna bomb? Bomb! Yay! Ugh. Well, how could you lose? I don't know, because I'm Mario. Okay, that's 91. We have 92 coming up. Right at ya. You finally found me. I am Sterling Patui. I guard the 92nd gate. Yeah, these are the guys who, like, they walk and then they spit stuff up above them in Super Mario Bros. 3. They're kind of annoying. But they're fun to, like, jump through. But yeah, like, see how cheap this strategy is? I mean, you'll get damage from it if you're not, like, close, but it's a really cheap strategy. And at this point, my thing was I attempted to not use it, and at this point, this is around the time when I was like, you know what, I've done this 5 times, or no, like 3 times and failed, or 2 times, I don't know, I've done it before. So I'm just going to, you know, kind of just get it done. Get her done. Okay, next gate, next victim. Sound like from the, yeah, that's from like the episode of Hey Arnold where Grandpa is going back to being a chess master and facing his old foe. I think. Maybe not. Maybe it's a different one I'm thinking. A different show that has that. But I know that at one point that's an episode in Hey Arnold. But I think one of the guys goes, "Next victim." That was an episode of Hey Arnold where Grandpa fights Nazis, but that's like Veterans Day, and it's awesome. Yeah, it's awesome because of like Grandpa's. That's, I guess, the one thing is, you know what, I think that's actually, yeah, I know that I'm going back on what I was talking about in the past episode of this, but that does bring to mind. I think a problem with a lot of the random shows, to an extent nowadays, is they don't have a sane force. Like, it feels like everyone in the show is extremely random and kind of crazy. Whereas, like, back in the day, Grandpa and Grandma from Hey Arnold were crazy and random, but they had, Arnold was kind of a stable force. There was some stability in the show. SpongeBob, I would guess Squidward would be the most stable. Yeah, and then when he started becoming less stable in the later episodes, just kind of, but there was some stability. SpongeBob and Patrick were both crazy and ridiculous, but there was definitely some stable characters in the show. So I guess my thing is, the problem with the new shows I feel suffer is there's no balance. See, balance is key. Key is whole. I already did the equation. Just follow me, and I'll set you free. Not deserve to wear it. Yes, Glitz. I think it was reference to Glitz Pit. Okay. Kind of like the color of these houses. They're like pinkish green. Green and pink is a pretty cool combination. Ooh, fancy mustache. Tanuki! Hadouken! One moment Wooly, then the next sheer granite. Yeah, so it's Tanuki suit. Okay, Tanuki. So after this, we only have 5 more left. And I'm invincible, so he's dead. My cloak is ripped. Yeah, you may be wondering how I got an extra block. Well, this would be... I didn't use it in this version from, you know, when I died. My item usage was different than the first way through. This music's nice. Again, I wish it was the regular Samurai music, but this music is quite interesting. Compared to the pits, though, as you'll see, the music kind of gets old after a while. You enjoyed nothing. Hey, I'm not going to be working for you unless you provide some bacon and ham. Then we'll talk. But until then, I think I'm going to sit this one out. Fight. I love how, like, I broke it while he was attacking me. And that's an injury, I believe. Was it my fault I lost? Yes. Yes, no, it was. It's your fault. Probably. There are probably some people who would not many, but some people probably would work for no pay and just verbal abuse. But those people are weird. Just like, well, just like Mario. No, Mario is weird. Yeah, he is, because he helps Peach, and Peach is just silly. Pidget Tongue's Breath. Pidget is from Super Mario Bros. 2. I loiter innocent until the time grows it. Full brightness. Floating blanket. Aw, snuggle. Snuggling is fun. And now, just to be safe, I'm going to bomb him. I probably could get away with using Bowser because I have 65 HP, or yeah, 60 HP, even though I have no healing. But again, I wanted to be safe, not sorry. Thing is, this guy is slow. He's one of the slow samurai guys, so not only is he easy to bomb, but he's also would be easy to fire against, I would assume. But then again, he does have laser cannons. Or he has a laser mouth, and he's dead. And now he's dead. You have studied at the hand of the leading master. Most warriors fall hypnotized by my You weren't really... I guess... Well, no, you weren't. It'd be awesome if, like, the names, if they actually did their actions as they were saying. Like, if he actually had a blanket, that would be cool. It would also give more spice to the tournament, because each one would be unique. You are lazy! Well, yes, sometimes. Sensei Rough Puff. Reference to Rough Puffs and Huff and Puffs and Puff and Puffs and Puffins. Huff and Puffins. I love Huff and Puffins. They're my favorite animal ever. Or not animal, but Yoshi creature. Anyway, again, bomb, ran. I wish I had more dignity and did not do this, but again, better to be safe than sorry. Not that, like, just sitting there and blowing fire at them is any more interesting. You know what is interesting? I don't know. Pudding is interesting. Pudding is quite awesome. Pudding is like magic. And now you're dead. You are ungrateful. No, I'm not. Well, sometimes, maybe. You are young and lazy and do not value the lesson of your sensei. Well, you're not my sensei anyway. And if I did have a sensei, I would value the lesson, but you are not him. You are a deceitful one. Or a deceitful... You're a false sensei. A faux sensei. I am Pit of Crying Shames, Crusher of Hopes, and I really don't want to do the Pit of the 100 Trials. But anyway, to fight me in this 100, many have ventured. I'll leave to your so basically many have ventured and fought him. So if that's the case, then the one guy was full of crap. If he never fought before. Either that or he just ran past him. He did a horrible job of guarding his gate then. See, game, I want consistency. If you're saying that that guy has never fought before, you have to stick to that statement. Then again, I guess he could have fought outside of this duel. But, I don't know, it seems like this is the only place they fight. I guess they have to train at some point. And, like, I guess, are they stuck at the gates? Do they have some way of eating, or... I mean, I'm questioning, it's Quizmo question, come back, I need you... Or, Quizmo question has no answers. We need to hang out, dude, and talk about life. Okay, you're gonna die. Yay! Dead. Boo-hoo-hoo! Merry Christmas... No, that doesn't work. No. Hope you slip on them. I'm not gonna slip on your tears. But I will go and fight the last samurai guy, and this one you want to use Bowser. Hint, he's big. He's also kind of cool. I kinda like him. I would hang out with this dude. Anyway, let's go to the last samurai guy. And it's yellow, and it's end boss. And so you arrive at last, at this place you seek, the 100th gate. I am the end boss, the greatest of the samurai guys. My duty as end boss to laugh at your feeble party and proclaim your doom. Shall we begin, challenger? Ha! You are pathetic! Prepare to be crushed as the universe dies. Anyway, this guy's easy. Just back off a little bit, and then... Done. He's defeated. Because he'll keep rolling at you, and he won't be able to attack you. That's why these big samurai guys are just really easy. Roll credits! How did I do? I have been preparing for my big scene for years. I was worried about that final line though. Was it end boss enough? Yes, I think it was. No, I knew I should have gone with something more about wailing of all creatures. I was only worried that it would be too over the top. I don't know. I mean, some guys are quite over the top. I'm not gonna really... I mean, Kefka, man, he's insane. Anyway, now that we're done... King Samur! Oh, bravo! Our jaws are agape, but the spectacle for your warrior prowess challenger. And now some music is back. I love how Bowser jumped there. I never imagined you'd be the victor. But I digress. I am true to my word and shall grant you my greatest treasure. You got Gumbella card. You got Coop's card. You got Madame Flurry, Yoshi, Vivian, and Animal Bombery. And Miss Mouse. Well, I planned to bestow the Pure Heart, but it's gone because we stole it. But anyway, instead I present you with these other world treasures. My charity knows no bounds. So these are cards of all the partners from TTYD. If you're wondering, yes, there are cards from Paper Mario partners, but that's in a different area. You can probably guess where it is. So that's what you get for getting this, beating this. Not really all that amazing, but it's still a nice thing to do, and I do recommend trying this once. But, so yeah, that's the Samurai Guide Challenge. Until next time, I will be doing the pits. I am Mega 400, and I'm reminding you that King Samur is yellow.